What's good, y'all? I'm Jerry, about to check out this clip. 10 most expensive sneakers in the world 2020. This video is by alux.com. So let's hop into the video, man.
Whether you're a sneakerhead or not, collector's edition, collaborations, and limited release drops are becoming a thing, an asset, the type of status symbol a future billionaire like you should be aware of.
I personally am not a sneakerhead.
Welcome to our latest
I don't really
list
see the
of
hype about it, but I know it's like a
expensive
collector's
sneakers in the
item
world.
just to have
This
it.
year we decided to stick with sneakers
So
of
I
legendary
pretty much
status
get it.
that are mostly still available on the market. This, of course, is just in case one of these models catches your eye and you need some retail therapy. It'll come as no surprise that Nike dominates the list, but you could be surprised which sneakers come out on high tops. Most of these are available in luxury resale marketplaces like specialist collector sites, and their pricing ranges from lower for unusual sizes to much higher in popular shoe sizes. Welcome to alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired.
Okay.
Lace up, cause here comes the 10 most expensive sneakers in the world 2020. Number 10. 2 Air Jordans collaborations, $25,000.
$25,000?
The Kicks sharing the podium for 10th are the Air Jordan 3 Retros designed in collaboration with DJ Khaled and the Macklemore collaboration of the Air Jordan 6s. You know $25,000 though. Brand calls you up with the offer to collaborate for a limited edition friends and family release. But we guess Macklemore and DJ Khaled already knew this before Air Jordan gave them the call. These limited releases are the holy grail for sneakerheads because they're a great way to commemorate a special occasion in a celebrity's career. The DJ Khaled
Travis Scott's
with the Air Jordans
ones, I think the Cactus ones that he put out, I think it was last year,
his album, Father of a Song.
did numbers too.
He brought his style across with a blue suede outer, orange tongue, and
I think I remember
translucent outer sole.
I ain't never seen nobody with them on, but I remember seeing them online.
Personality is the signature "We the Best" branding on the hang tag keychain. Macklemore's design of his signature Air Jordan 6s only produced 23 pairs, so we're certain you won't find these in a thrift shop anytime soon.
Nah.
He kept the design simple, not adding many bells or whistles. Just 2 versions, one a classy green and the other a classic red suede outer. He called his green version Cactus and the red Clay. 23 pairs were delivered to him in 2014 to share with his friends and family. But somehow a few pairs always make it to auction, and they sold for $25,000 when the hammer went down.
Now I see why you sold them. I would have kept them.
M&M's
The
collab
price would have
with
went up.
Carhartt Air Jordan 4 Retro, $32,000. To commemorate the 15th anniversary of the Marshall Mathers LP in 2015, this collaboration of Air Jordan, Carhartt, and Slim Shady himself happened. They worked with the Air Jordan 4 Retro shoe, a classic and popular base. The Encore-inspired shoes are black and metallic silver. Silver accents are added with M&M's signature branding and a Jason Voorhees mask at the heel.
They hard though.
They made enough pairs to give to the family and friends of M&M, and then an additional 10 pairs were made to sell on eBay. The lowest asking price currently is in the region of $12,000 a pair.
Damn.
But they did fetch as high as $32,000 on eBay, with all proceeds going to the Marshall Mathers Foundation, a charity whose initiative is to aid the disadvantaged youth of Detroit.
That's what's up.
Number 8. Nike Air Back to the Future 2016.
$35,000.
$35,000. Back to the Future made a comeback with Nike Air in 2011,
I wouldn't wear them.
and then again
To me,
in
they're not appealing to me.
These self-lacing Back to the Future replicas are not to be mistaken
Maybe that's
with
why I
the
can't afford
2011 release. While that release is also a limited release with only 1,500 pairs made available, there's a big price jump for the 2016 release that only saw 89 pairs made. These future-forward shoes that made dreams come true for kids in the 90s were featured in the 1989 Back to the Future movie trilogy, where the lead character Marty McFly wore them. They had lights that glowed, laced themselves, and even had a self-drying function. In short, they were so rad. So in 2011, as part of the Back to the Future campaign, Nike released precise replicas of the shoes, complete with a glowing LED panel and an electroluminescent Nike on the strap. But no power lacing system or self-drying. Some were used to raise funds at a live auction for the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's Research, which managed to raise almost $10 million in 10 days. A recent pair sold for $16,000. But the real feature has to be the 2016 release. These went full on with the features, adding rechargeable LED lighting and the most sought-after feature, the adaptive lacing technology. And glory be, they're a thing of beauty.
Okay.
With only 89 on the market, they've sold for up to $35,000 a pair, and the price is only rising as time passes.
That's cool.
Number 7. Big Boys Nike Air Force One.
$50K?
$50,000.
Dang.
Big Boy. The other
I didn't know Big Boy even put
has
any
6
Air Force
Grammys in
Ones
his
out.
trophy room and millions of dollars in his bank account. So what more could a rapper need? A pair of diamond-encrusted Nikes, it seems. So Big Boy got in touch with Nike, who customized him a pair of Air Force Ones with 13-karat diamonds and a price tag of $50,000 to boot.
That's
With this
crazy.
much bling, it's no wonder they've been included in the Guinness Book of World Records. Number 6. Michael Jordan's Air Jordan Silver Shoes, $60,000. What
Anything
makes
with Michael
these Air
Jordan's
Jordans
name on it
so
gonna sell.
valuable with a price tag that just keeps on climbing is the 90s nostalgia and personal story behind them. A silver-plated version of the shoes was presented to Michael Jordan as a gift from his wife on his 32nd birthday.
For real?
It was this moment that cemented the superstar's design legacy. The most versatile sneaker at that time, the Air Jordan shared that trait with Michael Jordan, who was an incredibly versatile basketball player.
Okay.
The value has surpassed the $60,000 mark, as these shoes are truly a collector's dream. Of course, it also helps that there were only 10 silver pairs released,
that's
and Michael Jordan
really limited.
personally signed each pair.
Damn, that's very
Number
limited right
5,
there.
Drake's Air
OVO
Jordan
12s.
12 OVO.
I remember them.
$100,000.
OVO.
This wasn't a
OVO.
handout, but a leg up. When Drake went to watch the Toronto Raptors, he changed one fan's life. He was sporting a pair of his customized Air Jordan 12
Okay.
OVOs to watch the game. In the store, they would retail for just over $200, but obviously these haven't been on Drake's very own feet at that price. He gifted his footwear to one lucky fan, who put them up for auction on eBay and raked in $100,000
Damn.
for the shoes. Number 4. Michael
Flu
Jordan's
Games.
Flu Game shoes.
Them very rare to get.
$104,765.
'Cause they gonna keep going up.
When Chicago played Utah in the NBA Final in 1997, Michael Jordan was seriously under the weather. He had a 103-degree fever and the flu, but despite his condition, he managed to post 38 points on the board and secure a victory. The game became famously known as the Flu Game. Afterwards, Jordan left his autographed game shoes to a Utah boy named Preston Truman. Over the season, he had gotten to know the kid, who had made sure Jordan always had a supply of graham crackers and applesauce on hand at games. Truman
Damn.
locked the shoes in a bank safety deposit box,
That's what's
but in
up.
December 2013, he finally decided the shoes needed to be in the public domain and put them up for auction. He sold them for a whopping $104,765. At the time, the sale broke the record for the highest price paid for a pair of game-worn shoes in any sport.
That's what's
Number
up.
3. Michael Jordan's Converse Fast Break.
This man when he first got in the league.
$190,373. The third and final shoes from Michael Jordan's closet on our list is a pair of Converse. Ironically, netting more than Jordan's own shoe collaborations with Nike is a pair of Converse Fast Break worn by the NBA star. These sneakers go back long before the Air Jordans. This pair of Converse was worn by Michael Jordan at the 1984 Olympic Games.
This
The games were
what's
in the
up.
USA that year, and during the finals, Michael Jordan and Team USA won.
Them
making
shoes
them
then it could be
Olympic
worth
winning
more now.
shoes. These shoes are now worth an astronomical $190,373.
Just hold on to them a little bit longer.
Sale on auction in 2017. And if that's not enough Michael Jordan for you, then watch our video all about the 15 things you didn't know about this NBA star by clicking in the top right corner. Number 2. Nike Moon Shoe, $437,500. These shoes were designed by Nike co-founder Bill Bowerman for the 1972 Olympic trials. He produced the first prototype of the sole in his wife's waffle maker by pouring rubber into the cast iron mold as an experiment. It was a game changer in terms of traction and led the way for modern shoes.
Damn.
These iconic shoes were put on auction in June of 2019 and
Okay,
fetched
okay.
$437,500 from collector Miles Nadal. Of the 12 pairs ever created, these are the only ones that were not worn and remain intact. The shoes will now be displayed at his private museum in Toronto, the Dare to Dream Automobile Museum,
That's
with
what's up.
99 other collectible shoes he bought at auction.
Okay.
Number 1. Solid gold
OVO.
OVO Air Jordans. $2 million.
$2 million.
Topping the list today is Drake with a pair
I know
of
Drake
solid
got a
gold
pair of them just in his
collaboration
house
between
somewhere.
Air Jordan and Drake's brand October very own. The 24 karat gold sneakers probably won't be worn on stage by Drake,
Nah.
but they are definitely a showstopper. No official value was ever released for the shoes by their makers, but based on their rarity and the price of gold, they're estimated to be worth about $2 million. Well, Aluxers, that's a wrap on our top 10 list for the most expensive shoes of 2020. What do you think? Are shoes a good investment? Do you see
They
any
could
value
be.
in collecting sneakers? What's the most valuable collector's item you've ever owned? Let us know in the comments. And of course, for sticking with us until the end, here's that bonus you so deserve. Aluxers, if none of these kicks impressed you, then listen to this. Nike created a pair of shoes that will allow you to literally walk on water. Nike
really?
collaborated with MSCHF and conceived the Nike Air Max 97G.
Alright, y'all. That's the end of the video right there. They talking about some more stuff. But I pretty much feel like shoes could be a good somewhat of a good investment, but not really, because they deteriorate after a certain amount of time. So a lot of those shoes will deteriorate after a certain amount of years. But those gold ones, those gold 10s that Drake got for $2 million, they worth $2 million. I ain't never seen. They're like the most expensive shoes in the world, worth $2 million. I know Drake probably got them somewhere in his house in Toronto, locked up in a safe in a glass case, just sitting there. And know the value gonna go up even more, just because he's Drake and he's probably one of the few that owns the shoes. But let me know what y'all thought of the video. Which one of those were your favorite shoes of the video? And if you want to see more of my reactions, go to my channel and check out my wrestling reactions, my Family Guy reactions. If you want to see some advice, if you want to have some advice on financial literacy and how to build credit, also go to my channel on how to build that. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.